Oh, hey guys, Boston fan back. And today I'm going to give a quick TTM update. I have 4 returns to share, so I figured I'd throw them out there. First one, 4 6 days, no fee. Pre-open them first just to do it. It's former pitcher Larry Christenson. He signed an 82 Donruss. That came out really nice. 79 tops, bubbled a little bit. 83 tops came out really nice. That's pretty cool. And then 82, I think maybe 82 came out the nicest. Just solid signature, all on card. So we'll put that one up. So Larry Christenson, he's a great signer. He's been for a long time. I've sent to him a couple times, though the last time was in 2018. He pitched 11 seasons for the Phillies. Career 83 and 71 with a 3.79 ERA. He had 27 complete games, 6 shutouts. He was the number 3 pick in the 1972 draft. Interestingly, a little bit of trivia, his first hit in the minor leagues and his first hit in the major leagues were both home runs. His best season was probably 1977 when he went 19-6 with a 4.06 ERA, 5 complete games. In 78, he went 13-14, but had a better ERA of 3.24. And I believe he had 9 complete games, 3 shutouts that year. He was on those early Philly teams that were kind of on the rise in the late 70s, made the playoffs, never made the hump. And he was briefly on the 1980 Phillies team that won the World Series. I don't think he pitched well in that World Series, and he was hurt for a lot of the year, but he was still a member of that team. Next up is a 2 of 2 and 50-day success. I wrote no fee. I didn't send a fee, but he says, thank you for your letter and your donation to the Jordan Fund. I didn't know that I had to make one, though next time I will be putting in a donation. And if you guys know what the Jordan Fund is, it is for former first baseman John Olerud, who has always been a great signer. I love sending to him. I send to him maybe once a year, a little bit longer than that. He played 17 seasons in the major leagues. He signed his 2001 tops. This is the last year I collected before I stopped. I just love the 2001 tops. I know it's kind of weird with the teal. I just like it. And he signed his 90 score rookie card for me. I believe donations, I think it's $5, so I'll start sending that out with my next request to him, which will be in about a year. He played 17 years in the major leagues, amassed 2,239 hits, a career 295 average, 255 home runs, 1,230 RBIs. He was 2-time All-Star, 93 and 01. Of course, 93, he won the batting title when he batted 363. That's what pops out to me the most. 93 is the first year that I followed baseball day to day and looked up box scores and league leaders. So I remember him at the top of the charts. He was a member of those World Series Blue Jays, 92 and 93. He also played with some of the Mets playoff teams in the late 90s and the Mariners team in 2000, 2001. And he was also a Gold Glove winner in 2000, 2002, and 2003. He had a great career. He played for the Blue Jays, the Mets, the Mariners, the Yankees, and he did end his career in 2005 with my Red Sox. I do somewhere in my collection have a 2005 update card with him on the Red Sox. That may be in a future video as I'm talking about it now. It's fitting an idea that I have for a video. Next one up, 1 of 1, 23 days, $10 fee. And that is Manny Sanguillen on the 74 Topps card. This is the 421st 74 Topps card that I have in my collection. I sent this to an address I found on SCN, $10. He's getting older. His signature, a little bit messy, but great to add him. Brand new to the collection. Don't have a Sanguillen autograph in my collection before today. He was a 3-time All-Star, 1971, 1970, I think that says 2, and 1975. He played mostly for the Pirates, though he spent a couple years or a year with Oakland. Played in 1,400 games, hit 296 career, 65 home runs. His 296 career average is actually 10th best among catchers all time, which I think is really cool. In 1971, he hit 319, the World Series year for the Pirates, with 7 home runs, 81 RBIs, and hit 379 in the 1971 World Series. He also had game-winning RBI single in Game 2 of the 1979 World Series, so he was on both those Pirates teams. And the interesting story that I always remember at Manny Sanguillen is he was best friends with Roberto Clemente when Clemente was lost at sea in the plane crash. Manny Sanguillen, of course, was devastated, as many people were. And he was determined to find Roberto Clemente's body and return it. And so he actually missed the funeral services for Clemente because he was out in the Caribbean. He had rented school gear, gotten a team together, and he was diving out in the Caribbean to try to locate Roberto Clemente's body. So he was actually out on recovery, and he missed the actual funeral or memorial service they had. And I thought that was really just interesting, that he was just so dedicated to his friend that he wanted to do anything in his power he could to get Clemente back, even if it was just his remains. And then last is 2 of 2. 11 days, no fee. Pat Sheridan, he's been signing recently. He kind of was off and on for a while. I had never been able to send to him before, so I was able to send to him an 89 Fleer and a 90 scorecard. I like the 89 Fleer with him on the Tigers the best. He is best remembered as a member of the 1985 Royals. He didn't do particularly well in the postseason, but he was on that World Series team. He was also on the 87 Tigers team that had a really good offense and made the playoffs, as well as the 89 Giants that went to the World Series. His postseason play wasn't great. I think in the 87 ALCS he hit 300, but everything else was below 300 for his hitting wise. He played 9 years in the league with the Royals, then the Tigers, then the Giants, and then he spent 1 year with the Yankees in 1991. He's a 253 career hitter, 51 home runs, 257 RBIs. His best year was probably 1984 for the Royals when he hit 283, hit 8 home runs, and knocked in 53 runs. So it's nice to add him, former World Series champion. I have a list of like former champions or people who had played in the World Series, and nice to add him. I've been having him in my I wish to send box if they ever sign, and he just never was signing, and now he's back into it. He's got a really nice signature. The blue ink really pops on this card, and it's just a really cool signature. So really glad to add Mr. Sheridan to my collection after all these years. So those are my 4 most recent successes. I know I've been kind of dry in the TTM realm. I am trying to get some out, and I'm going to try to make more videos. It's just finding time after work. Sometimes it's hard, but I've got a kind of 4 or 3 TTM rules. So when I hit 3 returns, I'm going to make a video. If it happens to go over that, then it goes over that, and that's great. But 3 is my minimum. So when I get 3 back in the mail, I'll start just making a video every time. And hopefully that gets me up and gets my videos going again. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully this gives you an idea of some of the people that are signing. 2 new guys today, another 74 Tots, 421 out of the 660 sign. That's pretty cool. And then 2 are our hobby stalwarts that are great TTM, Mr. Larry Christenson and Mr. John Olerud. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't already, I'd love the subscription. I'm at 260 right now. I'd love to get to 300 sometime this school year. That's kind of a minor goal of mine. I know that I gotta publish more videos and be more consistent to get there, but hey, it's a dream, and maybe I'll get there. I'm starting to try to collect a couple things to give away at a 300 giveaway. We'll see. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.